Welcome back to Asgard, and welcome to episode 29 of our modded Minecraft SkyFactory 2.5 Let's Play series. So if you recall last episode, we had set up this wither killer, but the autonomous activators were placing the soul sand down below and just making a big mess. TN Raptor suggested using the block placers because he said those worked. Still no clue why the autonomous activators were acting up. And then he said just stick a repeater here and stick the skull placers on the back end so that way they place them after the soul sand. So I've done that and it does work extremely well. So basically it's all set up the same way. It's just, you know, we've got this repeater ran between these two lines of insulated redstone conduit. And so now if we just hit this button, it's going to drop the wither in. Because I changed it over to a button because I was thinking maybe the pulse would be better than you know, having that constant signal. So, and if you notice, it kills the wither. Oh, I am gonna have to move this up, I think, because these, I don't know why, but these block placers get destroyed. Now everything else down below here does not get destroyed. And actually the last time I ran this, because I ran it once after I set it up and it didn't blow up the block placers. So I'm not really sure why that is, but I'll just I'll bring this up just a little bit after this episode and we'll get that changed over. Huh. I want that. Okay. Anyway, it does work very, very well. Like I said, the last time I tested it, it didn't blow up anything, but and it's not getting the block placers below that, so I don't know. I'll probably just bring it up by a decent amount and then set it back up and it should be fine. And then also, since last episode, I was going to do some building, but I decided to go ahead and do the episode, and then I was going to do some building after that because, you know, we haven't got a ton of building done recently, and I've got a bit more spare time now, so I'm gonna get a bit of building done after this episode. Over here I've got like a little setup for creating terra steel using the open crate and the floating solignolia, and basically I'm using the red stringed container. So if you notice, if I pull out the wand of the forest, you'll see that it's connecting to this open crate. So basically anything that I pump, why did that get disconnected? That was, okay, that was connected fine earlier, but now it's not wanting to connect, which I noticed. There we go. I noticed that when I relaunched the game, also this over here is no longer receiving power for whatever reason. And it's all still plugged up the same way. It's full on lava now. But it's, see, my conduits keep disconnecting like randomly. And I don't know why that is. Huh. I have no clue. Because I had an ender conduit connected there. And then it disconnected. And it was the same way, there we go. It was the same way with that over here. It was all connected just fine earlier. And then it got disconnected. But anyway, this is for making terra steel. So if we just order, say, some ender pearls, some... Actually, I think I've got mana steel in here. No, not that much of it. Probably do over at the Ender mob farm thing, but and then we'll need some diamonds. And we'll just make a stack of mana diamonds. And there we go. So basically I have these plugged up down below. I'll show you really, really quick. And I also expanded on this system a bit since we do have the Elven Mana Spreaders now. They seem to be keeping up alright. So I've just got 8 Endoflames for each one, and then I've got these Elven Mana Spreaders feeding up to there. I haven't upgraded these ones yet, partially because it doesn't really seem like we really need to. You know, they don't drain mana that much. Now the reason I've got the Elven Mana Spreaders over here is because, you know, as soon as we make some Terra Steel, it's going to drain that fairly fast. But what we can do is we can just throw our Mana Diamond, Mana Pearl, and Mana Steel on there. And it's just going to basically go up into this red string container, shoot across to the open crate, and then fall onto the agglomeration plate. And if you notice, it makes Terra Steel fairly fast with 2 mana pools feeding it. Now we may, fairly soon, we may upgrade to maybe a Kekimura system or something. I've got to get some vanilla cows, and it seems like it's also feeding from that spark, because I've still got a spark plugged up down here. Originally I was using that for making Terra Steel when it was set up over there, but I changed it over, but I figured I'll leave that for right now because it does speed up the production quite a bit. And it's not like these are in any kind of danger of running out of mana, so not too concerned about that. But so now we can make Terra Steel fairly fast. I want to increase the mana production speed, but getting Terra Steel is not really an issue anymore. So what we're going to be doing today is, if you recall, a few episodes back I said we want to fight the Guardian of Gaia. That's what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to be setting up his structure and fighting him. Now I did do a bit of testing, because if you recall last episode our bow wouldn't charge. Still won't charge, but the sword will. So the sword charges up just fine, so we're going to get the sword and we're going to go ahead and upgrade that, because I do believe we have enough draconium now. So we're going to want one of these awakened cores, and once that's done crafting, there we go, we should be good to go to make our draconic sword. So I was probably looking for the one that had no charge. Okay. So we've got our draconic sword. If you notice, it's charging up just being in my inventory right now, but this draconic infuser is way faster, if you notice. I love the draconic the energy infuser because it's so fast. But of course, once you get everything set up with these wireless chargers, it's really not an issue, because the stuff's going to be charging regardless. Real quick, I can't remember the button I'd set for. Okay. And we can actually upgrade that AoE. Yeah, we'll leave it on a 5x5 because that way anything we hit in a 5x5 radius, all the other enemies are going to be damaged, which is kind of nice. Another really nice feature about these draconic weapons, if you're not aware, is enchanting them. If I can ever... There we go. Okay, I need to fix the roof. That's one thing I was going to do after this episode, and also work in the magic area a bit. But if we come over here to the enchanter, we'll open up our recipes, and let's see, what do we want on our sword? I'd like to make the armor and stuff, but I know I just don't have the resources right now to do that. One thing that we're going to want... What? Okay. Well, so I'm still getting that chug occasionally. I started changing over the tree farm a little bit, because I almost think... I know sometimes those Mine Factory farms, when they get to be really, really big, because I think mine's like a 21 by 21, which is really excessive. I know it can cause some issues, so. And we'll just make a book. And let's go ahead and... Oh, we need a booking wheel, my bad. Let's go get that crafted. Actually, I think... Is it just a feather and ink? Okay. I can't ever remember. My vanilla knowledge used to be really, really good, and as time progressed, it's like I've forgotten everything about vanilla stuff. Okay. So we'll get that. And now it's going to take so much XP based on the enchantment. If you notice, we're going to need 29 levels to get that. But luckily, we've got our experience obelisk here. So let's take 29 levels, and we'll get our sharpness 5 book. Okay, it was only 60 nether quartz. And then what we can do is, instead of actually enchanting it onto the sword, I remember when I first started Draconic Evolution, I was enchanting it onto the sword. But what we can do is we can open up the items inventory and just put our enchanted book in here. And if you notice now, right down there near the bottom, sharpness 5 is on this. So, kind of nice, because then, you know, if especially when you're using like the Sword of the Wyvern and then you go to upgrade it, you can just pull all the books off, upgrade it, and then throw all the books back on. So, kind of useful. Another recipe that we might, or another enchantment that we might want on it. Do we want smite? We might as well, I guess. Or fire aspect. Yeah, we'll do fire aspect, I think. So we'll get some blaze rods. Oh, blaze rods are one of the things I don't actually have on hand. We'll actually do looting. That's another really nice one that we'll want. So for that, we're just going to need 3 of any head. So let's go with... Oh, God. I have, like, no heads. Of course, I, like, never kill anything. Okay. Let's go... see if we've got any heads in here. I'm pretty sure that we do. Oh yeah, we got plenty of head crumbs, Enderman heads, so we'll go with that. And we'll get this set up. Now I know we've still got a lot of Botania to cover, but I think this will be the last major, like, full episode of nothing but Botania kind of a thing. And then after this, as far as magic, we'll start either Thaumcraft. Oh, I don't have 40 levels of XP. Really? Really, really? Okay, let me see. I need to get I think next episode we'll set up an essence berry setup, because we've got plenty of them. And XP is kind of a weakness for us at the moment, I think. I know one of these chests has, I think, XP in the bottles. Maybe. I really need to get all this. That's another thing I need to do today, is get all this feeding into our system, because that would really help. Nope, there we go. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get enough from that. Oh, I've got a Fire Aspect 2 book. We'll use that. That'll work. For right now. And, like I said, next episode... Oh, I can't because it's a double aspect. These have to be single books. So... not really a major issue, but just keep that in mind. Okay, well, we'll just go with sharpness for now, and then, like I said, next episode we'll set up an essence berry farm, and that way we've always got a bunch of XP on hand. And we've actually got liquid essence. I know there's a way to get XP out of that, I think, but I don't remember how. Okay, maybe not. Okay, well, I want to say there's a way to do it, but I can't recall. So we'll just go with this. That's fine. I mean, it's not like we've got a draconic sword with 5x5 AoE and sharpness. It's going to be fine. So for the multi-block that we're going to have to build here, we can go ahead and set it to visualize. And I think where I'm wanting to build it is like just right here, I believe. Whoops, why did it not? Okay. No, not right there. Let me get this right. I really don't want to have to move it. Right there. Yeah, right there. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to build a beacon base, and then a beacon, and then these pylons. So I think we're gonna go ahead and just I'm almost thinking we should build the full-size beacon like underneath, but the only thing is when you're fighting the Gaia Guardian, it's going to disable the beacon anyway, so well, I'm not going to worry about it. And just because we can, we're going to build it out of diamond blocks. Alright. And, or can Enderium be used as a beacon base? Because we have 539 blocks of that. I'm not sure if it can or not. So we'll just, we'll go with diamond for right now. Maybe I'll change it over later. And then we'll just need a beacon. And that's got that. Okay. And I think we're going to put it into the floor here. I think so. And then if we, if we build out the beacon down below there, we'll just do it underground. That way it's not like all intrusive, because I don't really feel like a full beacon and all that, like sticking up out of the ground, really fits Botania particularly. So we've got that set. I don't know if we want to do a power, speed, or haste, maybe. Might as well. Just because we can. And we'll go with speed, haste, speed. Okay. And, oh yeah, click that. And yeah, so we're getting the speed from it now. And then the last thing that we're going to want to make are these pylons. Now, I can't remember, where's the rest? Yeah, okay. We'll need to make these mana pylons, just mana, steel, and gold. We've got that. So let me get some gold here. And we'll want 4 of these. And actually, I could just look it up with pylon. Alright, and then we're going to want to upgrade them, which to do that we're going to need elementium and pixie dust, which we've already got elementium. Pixie dust is mana pearls. Yeah. So we'll need a couple more of these. There we go, and then we'll just throw them in there and get our pixie dust. And then, just because I know I'll put the metal and the pixie dust in the wrong places, we'll do that. And then, no. We'll need a block. Do we have a block? We got dirt. Like that. And now I know some versions of flight get disabled. Or I remember a time when they did. I don't know if they still do. They get disabled when you're fighting the Guardian of Gaia. So we'll find out today if that still happens. And I'm going to go ahead and set this to unvisualized, because it's going to drive me insane. There we go. So that's pretty much everything that we need. I know we still got another multi-block. We still need to set up the the enchanting thing. Alright, so we got that. Now before we fight him, there's one other thing. I don't really think we need it, but we still need to cover it. Let me see. Mystical items. There's still a ton of stuff. Botania is really nice with just the sheer amount of stuff that they've got in the, in the mod and everything. I love it. So we're going to need to make ourselves a rune of mana. You know what? I need to move this. Okay, I'll tell you what. For right now, let's just set it up like right here. And I think, can't remember if you can connect these up with sparks or not. I want to say that you can, but don't quote me on that. No. I don't guess so. No. Okay. That's fine. We'll get a mana spreader really quick. I may already have some. Yeah. That's fine. Because we need to make a rune of mana really quick to do this. So unless I have... Or is it rune of mana or is it rune of... Yeah, it is rune of mana. Okay. So, give me 1 second while I get this stuff together for this. And then I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, welcome back. I just got back from the Nether and just got a bunch of junk here. From killing blazes. So we should be... Oh, I probably need the mana... No, I got the mana steel. Oh yeah, that's right, because I had it on me. And we should be good to go to get the botanical brewery. And then let's just grab some glass. I don't think we have any... No, we don't have any magic glass. Okay. And let's set this up. I think for right now, we're just going to set it up right here. Eventually, I'm going to build it up into there, I think. And I still got a lot of work to do in here, so this isn't finalized as of yet. Let's just throw... There we go. And... Oh, I never made an assembly halo in this pack, did I? Yeah, I did. Could have swore I did. Okay, well, I don't know what I did with it. Okay, thought I heard something. So we'll get some vials. And then, as far as what kind of brew we want to make... Let's see, absorption would be nice. Golden apples, nether warts, and potatoes. Yeah, I think that's the one we're probably going to use. Or restoration. Or healing. Can't remember how we make the flasks. Oh, that's right. We just need Alf glass instead of mana glass. We're going to do that instead, actually. Oh, sorry. Forgot we could upgrade those once we got this thing set up. So we'll go with that, and let's get. Do we have golden apples? No. I need to get the farm set up to have like melons and everything. I may do that. Try to do some of that for this episode next. I got a lot we need to cover, but I think we're gonna go with just absorption for right now. Potatoes, golden apples, and netherwort. Right? Do I have? Yeah, I've got netherwort. Potatoes, no. Apples I've got. I've got plenty of apples. And that. And then we just need potatoes. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can figure out what we're going to do about that. We may have some seeds or something around here somewhere. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, we'll come back. We do have potatoes in here. We got a ton of food items, carrots, fish, pumpkins, all that good stuff. So I'll end up doing more with this fairly soon, but we can just right click our flask onto there and then put our apple, netherwort, and our potato, and then this is going to start filling up with mana. If you notice, the little bar there is filling up slowly, and once that's done, we will have a flask, which the flasks are like multi-use potions, so they're really, really nice to have. And to get your hands on. So potion of weakness. We just got all kinds of just junk. I need to set up a storage drawer set up to hold all of our potions and stuff. It's usually how I do it. Now there's some potions I've noticed in the past that don't want to connect correctly to that, so put that up. We don't really need it. Don't need that. Definitely don't need that. And we'll throw all of this into there. So that's just about done. There we go. And we got our flask of shielding. So if you notice, it says it has 6, like right after the name, that means it has 6 uses. So let's go ahead and get ready to fight the Guardian of Gaia now. I think we're all ready. This is a fun fight, so kind of excited. We'll go ahead and drink our potion, and then shift right click. Large gaps on the floor. Oh, maybe we have to build it up. I was sure that we could have that we could build it like that, but maybe not. So let me grab a piece of like cobble really quick. because it said that it wouldn't accept our sacrifice. Oh, let me actually grab like 2 pieces of cobble. That. That is aligned, right? Yeah. Okay, so we'll switch this out just really, really quick. Sorry again that this is wrong. I was thinking that we could put it into the floor like that. Okay. So let's try it like this then. Oh, it didn't give me back my diamond. Okay. Okay, so now we've got that. Now let's give this another shot. Oh, still not. Oh. Maybe this. I don't think the torches would be bothering it, so maybe it needs flooring right there. Oh man. Let me do it in cobble. I may adjust where this is at if that's the case, and bring it over, because I really, I really didn't want to have it like this, but if so, that's fine. We'll just adjust it. Alright, so let's try that then. Okay, maybe we need a little bit more over here. Get some more cobble. Okay, maybe like that. Let me put down some torches. Right there. Okay, so now maybe. There we go. And if you notice, he's kind of spawning up there in the middle. We'll go ahead and get our potion. And if you notice, he takes the shape of you. So he's got like my character skin on. And at least we're able to fly during this fight. And you kind of just gotta chase him around. And I love when these mods add bosses and include music with it. Like Hardcore Ender Expansion does that, and I absolutely love it. Alright, so now things are getting serious here. They just gave us Wither. And you won't be able to leave the area while the fight's going on. Oh my gosh. And what's crazy is there's actually a version 2 of the fight as well. Where he gets even crazier, so like a Gaia version 2 battle. Oh my god. Where's my bread? Probably should have brought instant health pots. We may not even be able to do this. Wouldn't that be great? Okay, now he's, you notice he's teleporting, kind of going crazy there, and he's going to summon all these ads. We're getting a lot of XP though. At least there's that. Oh god, compressed skeleton. Okay. There is just shit everywhere. Now he should be done summoning ads, and now he's going to move into final phase. He's going to move a little bit quicker. Let's go ahead and get this back up. And by the way, if I recall, ranged weapons don't work on him. I don't believe. Where did he go? God. There he is. I think he was standing on top of one of our beacons. God. There we go. Now he's dead. So, I feel like they've actually made him a bit harder too, because I recall him being a lot easier than that in the past. Now, it could have just been a difference in gear, but I feel like we're pretty well geared. I mean, the armor that we're wearing gives us a big, what is it, 92% damage reduction? And our chest piece is 6, but maybe once we get our draconic armor, it'll be a bit easier. So we got some of these Gaia spirits, which was the major thing that we were after. Let's go over here and throw this away. Okay. And now with these Gaia spirits, we can upgrade a lot of stuff. We can make this golden laurel crown, which if we die, it'll keep us from death one time, and it'll break instead. Charm of the Diva, that makes enemies attack each other whenever you hit them. Let's see, the Globetrotter Sash is one of the major ones because it's going to give us like a super speed boost. Shards of Laputa. You got this Crimson Pendant, Cloak of Virtue. I mean, there's all kinds of things here. Oh, there's an ingot. I don't remember them having a Gaia Spirit ingot. Maybe they did, I just may have forgot about it. That's inactive. And by the way, I got some of this Ender Air bottles earlier. You just go to the end with empty bottles and just right click, and it's going to fill it up. But then we can also get these Gaia mana spreaders, which spread out mana extremely fast. So it's really, really nice. And do we want to try the tier 2 battle? I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know. Let's see. The tier 2 one has better drops, but he's a little bit tougher. So yeah, let me go put up my XP and we'll try him again. We'll do the tier 2 and we'll just give it a shot. We'll just give it an attempt. And I might make some instant healing pots flask, because we could definitely use that, honestly. So give me 1 second and I will be right back. Okay, actually I just noticed the video's getting kind of long. So we're going to end the episode out there instead, and we will do battle with the Gaia Guardian 2 in another episode. So but he does have some really nice drops. I'm hoping we can get some draconic armor before that, though. I think I've still got some. I've got 12 draconium ingots right now, so we're definitely a decent ways off from that. But yeah, so I'm going to end the episode out there. If you enjoyed this, as always, please comment, like, subscribe. It's very, very much appreciated. And like I said, between this episode and next, I plan to get a bit built, because we definitely need to get that done. Yeah, so next episode, I'm not sure. We'll probably set up an essence berry farm and do some other little things like that to get all that going. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I had a lot of fun with it. Guardian of Gaia is always a lot of fun. I think the music with the boss fights is definitely adds to the effect. Same way with the hardcore Ender expansion. I always get pumped when I'm fighting those bosses because of the music and everything. So, but yeah, so we'll check out the Guardian of Gaia 2 fairly soon, and give that a shot. So, yeah, but I hope you guys join me for next episode, and until then, do take care, and I hope to see you then.